This is my scariest experience. I remember it very clearly because it was only 2 weeks ago. I had a strange dream. It was a family celebration where all family members were present, without exception. Even those I knew, but who were dead, like my grandparents or my cousin who died of cancer. They were all there. The atmosphere was great, everyone was in a good mood and talking to each other. But suddenly, the mood in the room changed. People stopped talking and just stared at each other emotionlessly. And my deceased family members did something even more extreme. They suddenly got red eyes. They looked like human eyes, only red, and unlike the others, they stared directly at me for about a minute before they all started running towards me. I couldn't move, and when they reached me, they all said at once, "Wake up." At that moment, I realized I was dreaming and forced myself to wake up, but that's when the scary part began. As soon as I was awake, I looked around. It was between 3 and 4 a.m., and of course, pitch dark. There's one thing you need to know. I live on the ground floor, and my window faces the street. There's a stone bed between the fence of our property and the wall of the house, and walking over it is very loud. I also often leave my window tilted when I sleep so that fresh air can come in during the night. Anyways, I was lying in my bed and I saw a silhouette standing right in front of my window in the light of the street lamp. I immediately panicked and grabbed my phone. The display lit up my room a little and the person outside saw. The person immediately ran away and you could hear from the footsteps on the stone bed that the person was really standing right in front of my window. The person's footsteps grew quieter and I ran to the window to close it. I couldn't sleep the rest of the night and did not dare call the police. And that's not where the story ends. When I read the local newspaper a week later, I saw there had been a break-in on my street. I wonder if it was the same person who was standing outside my window. It wouldn't be unthinkable, and if I hadn't woken up in time, I also like to believe that my deceased family wanted to protect me in that moment. That is actually the craziest thing I've ever read. This was like Paranormal X Let's Not Meet. Like dreaming of your deceased family members, they wake you up because there is someone standing outside your window. I cannot.